If your horse hasn't been ridden in a while, this is why you should probably lunge them before deciding to get on. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. As you can see, Joey is now allowed out in the wild. His box rest period is now over and he has got the all clear from the vet that we can start working him again. So actually it's been a little while since he's had his bandage off, since he's been out in the field. You might have seen that he was very excited, a little bit too excited to be let out, but he actually calmed down so quickly. And I've given him a week to be a horse. I've given him a week to do some lunging to kind of get him moving again, building up those muscles, feeling stronger, because I haven't ridden Joey since end of October. It's now beginning of January. It's been a little while. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a little iCard to the video all about Joey's injury. That yes, he's injured himself again, but he is now better. He's fully healed, so now it's time to crack on with him, do some exercise. So the plan for this video is for me to ride him again. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or if I'm going to do that tomorrow. We're just going to see how he goes, because I haven't actually lunged him for a little while because we've just had such bad weather over here. It's been so rainy, it's so horrible. So he hasn't been lunged for a few days, so we'll see how he goes. He might be a little bit too excited. Hopefully I'll stay on. But anyway, let's get this boy into the washer bay, give him a groom and get you exercise, hey? First off, I thought I would show you Joey's new boots, because yes, I'm wrapping this boy up in bubble wrap, so hopefully he doesn't hurt himself again, because you are a very expensive horse. Yes, you are. Anyway, so we've got some special turnout boots from Silvermoor. He can tell I've got treats in my pockets. You've just slobbered all over me, Joey. Yes. So he's got special turnout boots on. I'll put some little B-roll clips over the top so you can see. They are absolutely disgusting. They are so muddy, but they have done the trick, because so far, so good. Anyway, he's been wearing those every time he goes out now, so hopefully there are no more injuries, hey? But anyway, I'm going to give him a little bit of a groom. I'm going to turn the Silvermoor on as well to get his back all warmed up, the Drimee, because we want to get those muscles warmed up, ready to do some lunging. Yes. He's like, I just want the treats. I just want the treats, yes. I've just washed Joey's legs off and I thought I would show you what his wound is looking like. Obviously it's not really a wound anymore, it's kind of like a scar. So that is now fully healed, and because he doesn't have any injury to the tendon, it's not as serious as last time, we can just get like cracking on with him. Obviously we're going to take it a little slow and steady because he has just been in a stable for like a month and a bit. So he hasn't really done much moving about, but obviously he's been out in the field for a few weeks now, he's been lunged for a few weeks. We're now at the stage where we're thinking about getting back on him, so hopefully it should be quite a speedy process of getting him back into work. There's not too much rehab that's needed because he is healed. It's just getting him moving. But anyway, he has been very good to have his legs washed off, taking his boots off. Going to put some more boots on now, different boots for lunging him. And yeah, he's also very hairy at the moment. Oh, Joey. I'm thinking of maybe giving him a full clip again once he's back in full work, but for now, like, the least spice the better, because he's probably going to be a bit excited to be ridden, and a fresh clip and having lots of time off might just be a little bit too much at once. You're so weird, Joey. He loves having his like nose stroked. Yes, got a scratchy space on your oh, okay. He's like, I want a forehead scratch. Would you like a forehead scratch or would you like a belly scratch? That's quite like a belly scratch or a neck scratch. He's just so excited. He's like, oh my gosh, I know we're going to do some running. Yes, because the weather is just, oh, I said before, it's been so rainy. Yes, it's like literally the worst rain I've ever seen. Anyway, I think 2024 might be the year that Joey finally goes completely white. Like, I know he's a grey, but properly greys out, because you're so lighter, aren't you? Everyone keeps saying on all of my videos that you look a lot lighter. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to finish grooming him off, and then we're going to get to the fun part, the Joey excited part, the zoomies. Whoa. As you can see, we had a rather spicy Joey on our hands, because as soon as I let him out onto a circle, he went into canter and busted quite a few interesting moves. After that, he calmed down really quickly. We went back to trot, so he was warmed up properly before we went a little bit faster. We also had a bit of an audience. Toby decided to watch us. And then here you can see he produced some really nice trot work. However, when I decided to change the rein, that's when Joey had a little bit of a tantrum. I don't know if he was trying to show off to the donkeys or if he just had all this pent up energy that he just suddenly released, but he decided, you know what, I'm gonna zoom, I'm gonna canter.
You're on the wrong leg, you silly boy. Good boy, good leg change. Don't fall over, you silly man.
And of course, after saying that, Joey does his best impression of Bambi on ice and almost falls over. After that, he did calm down. Also, just want to apologise for his cavesson / noseband. A little bit of the Velcro where he was bucking managed to undo a little bit, so that's why it's flapping around a bit. It's not looking great, don't worry, me watching back this footage, it's annoying me as much as it is for you guys.
Whoa.
I did fix it once we changed the rein and once he calmed down, so apologies for that. I decided to lunge Joey at the other end of the arena just because he'd made such a mess of the ground and the footing. I didn't want him to trip over one of the holes he'd created, so if it looks like I'm walking around quite a bit, that is because I wanted to move him away from the uneven bits of ground. I do know that when you're lunging, you're supposed to kind of stay in one place. Then it was time to change the rein once again. However, this time Joey was chill. He was like, okay, I've had my fun, I've released my energy, and he was such a good boy. I was so proud of him, and you can see how compared to the beginning of the session, he's just loosened up so much more and he's looking so good.
Out you go, Joey. Don't get too close to me, mate. All right, so we're coming to the end of our lunging session. I have made the brave decision to not ride him today. I think tomorrow it might be a little bit better just because he, as I said before, hasn't been lunged for a few days. He was rather excited today with his bucking. He did like a little bit of a rear. He had a bit of sass, a bit of squealing. We've definitely had a spicy Joey today. So I think physically, he would be fine for me to ride. He's looking really good. Obviously, he was a little bit stiff to start with, but once he loosens up, he's actually done some really nice work today. Get on, out you go. When he's walking, he always wants to get closer to me. But anyway, yeah, I think today, mentally, it's probably going to be a bit too much for him to be ridden. He's worked really hard. He's looking really good. I'm so happy with him. But yeah, I'm going to take his things off, I was going to say untack him. He's kind of got tack on. De-lungify him. That's definitely not a word. Give him lots of treats and put him out in the field because he's been really good. Apart from, you know, a bit of excitement, which, to be honest, I don't mind. Like, that is totally understandable, totally reasonable as well, because the paddock that he's in, it's just been so wet lately. Like, the fields are so boggy that he physically cannot run around. So to be able to come in here where the ground's really good and to be able to have a run around, get it all out of his system, that is just understandable. Like, to be fair, if I was stuck in a stable for that long and this was my only time to have a little move about, move in a groove, I would do the same things. So well done, Joey, and he calmed down really quickly and listened to me. Good boy. Okay, I stand. Good man. Oh, you got a right old sweat on, my boy. Okay, come on in. Good boy. We'll lead you out. Day 2 is here. Will this be the day I get on him? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm going to lunge him again because I'm going to go by the words of Sid the Sloth. No thanks, I choose life. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit calmer on the lunge and we'll see what happens. He just wants to be... You're such an attention seeker, aren't you, Joey? He's like, I want to be on camera, I want to be the centre of attention, don't you? Anyway, so I'm just going to give him a groom, lunge him again, see how he is, and hopefully get on board. Hey, mister.
One of the things that's made this rehab process so much easier compared to his previous one, yes, this horse has had lots of injuries, is that Joey can have so much more turnout this time around. Before, the only time when he was first allowed out to be out was me in hand walking him, which, as you can imagine, he found very exciting. When in the last couple of weeks, Joey's been allowed out in the field, has got to be a horse. He also wasn't on box rest for as long, so this time he's going to bounce back a lot quicker, and as you can see from this lunging session, he was so well behaved and was looking so good.
Okay, come on in. Alright, the saddle is going on. It's happening, everybody. I'm getting back on board. I've decided to go for a red saddle pad to embrace Joey's inner spiciness. And then I've also gone for my dressage saddle just because it has massive knee rolls. I mean, all of my saddles I feel really secure in, but I just feel like this one, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to stay on. Hey, Joey? Yes. I'm back on the boy. He's being very good so far. We're just having a chilled, loose rein stretch walk. It made me so happy seeing what he looks like with tack on. We're just taking it nice and chilled, but he can still remember how to turn and how to stop, so I'd say that's good for so far. Well done, Jojo. Do you want a stretch? Let's have a little tea. Good boy. Just like to apologise for my riding. I haven't ridden a body protector for ages, and I also haven't ridden about a week and a bit because I've been on holiday, and I haven't ridden Joey in 2 and a bit months, so.
The feeling of being back on Joey was just incredible. I cannot describe it.
Mission complete. I survived. Joey's happy. It was actually, it was the sweetest thing. When I got on him, his ears like pricked forward when they saw the mountain block. He was like, oh my gosh, we're going for a ride again. So he has been an absolute angel. He's been so good. He obviously feels like he is a little bit more on the stiff side. He took a little while to warm up, but once he's going, he's feeling really good. Hey mister, he's obviously got a lot more muscle to build up again, but we'll get there. We did it before, we can do it again, and obviously go at Joey's pace. But anyway, what a good man. I think it's time to get him lots of snackies. Hey Jojo. Oh, well done, Joey, so good. Anyway, everybody, I think we're going to finish off today's video here. We'll finish it on a high, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you could like and subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I really do appreciate it, and it means I can make more content for you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Well done. Mwah.